Welcome everybody to episode 13 of Sports Opinions. This voice might be different, but because it is, you're not crazy. You might be, but it's not me to judge. Our host Alex Cuesta is out on paternity leave. If that makes any sense. Uh, he has his little baby Jojo at the home, so he's asked us, me, Matthew Santos, to go record this. Say hi, Matt.
How you guys doing?
They're doing terrible because they just had to hear you speak.
Yeah,
So,
probably.
And on that hateful attitude, you might say, "Oh, stop hating, stop hating, stop hating." No. This whole episode's about hating because me and Matt are some of the biggest haters you'll ever meet. So on that spirit, we're gonna be talking about the worst fan bases in the country. No, all straight opinion. Well, it's always opinion, but nothing about a specific sport. What's upcoming? Yeah, March Madness is upcoming, but we're talking about worst fan bases because why not? And it's a beautiful topic. So, on this topic of March Madness, we're going to start out with college basketball. And the way we're going to do this is it's top three for each. And for each three, we're going to go for number three, his number three, my number three, Matt's number two, my number two, etc., etc. And so to start it off, Matt, go with your number three.
For what sport?
College basketball. Look at him, he's already
So, for college basketball, my number three is no other than Kentucky. Talk about people we don't like. Well, I like Calipari, but I don't like people from Kentucky. And you know what? My fans, they're just not very nice people. They're always going, "Oh, I get to watch the best players in the country." Well, yeah, you get to watch them for 1 year. Get over yourself. You're Kentucky. You all know each other. You're all fans. Lexington is blue. I understand that. You aren't even the best team in the state, and and Louisville's not even gonna make the tournament. But Kentucky.
This is about Kentucky right now.
Louisville fans aren't much better, but Kentucky, like, even if you get in, Calipari can only bring you so far. Someone's got to step up on that team, and you know what? Their fans need to just shut up. What do you think, Doc?
I like that. We'll get back to that in a sec because me, I already revealed it. They're going to be on the list, and I bet you can guess where they're going to be. But for my number three, which may come out of shock for at least college basketball, because it's just not relevant. Number three, it's University of Maryland. Maryland. Oh, why are you hating on them? Maryland fans haven't done anything. Have you ever been to a Maryland game? Number one. Or number two, you're just stupid. Maryland fans are some of the worst because not only that, well, they'll throw crap at you like a West Virginia fan. Oops, spoiler alert. But it's mainly about their attitudes towards everybody, Matt. It really is.
Yeah.
You gotta go back to you gotta go back to the early 2000s. Can't name a player because cool, you won one national title back in 2002. Ooh, you're so big. And you guys made up a rivalry with Duke. It's like, hey, Dukies, okay, yo, we're rivals now. We hate you because you're our rivals. It's like everybody hates us. What makes you guys any different? You guys are more less relevant than Wake Forest.
Yeah.
I mean, Matt,
yeah.
are you gonna just go up to somebody and be like, "Hey, man, I hate you. We're rivals."
Yeah, no. Maryland fans, you're just irrelevant.
I mean, and then you guys go off to the Big Ten. You guys act like you're all hot stuff like that.
Big Ten's awful this year. Big Ten's awful.
It is. And then you have your ACC. Oh, you're gonna miss us. You're gonna miss us. Louisville comes in. They're not academically on par with us. It's like, oh, cool academics. You know, you guys aren't good at. You're not matching us in sports. No, nobody knows that. And then you guys go off to the Big Ten. It's like, oh, you guys gonna make up a rivalry with Ohio State now just because of the best?
Yeah.
With Michigan State?
Yeah.
No, they don't care about you. Go make up a rivalry.
No,
with
they don't care. They don't care. They don't care.
You guys are on Rutgers' level.
Yeah.
Calm the hell down.
Oh man, that's mean. All right. All right? Let's go number two. My number two is UNC, and you know what? I get it. Legendary school. You got it. You got the history. You got the rings. You got the one last year. Luke May isn't a good player. I just want to get that out of the way. That's his name, right? Luke May?
Luke, M-A-Y-E.
Yeah, that's how irrelevant he is. He's never going to play a day in the NBA. Kid's awful. But that's beside the point. if you graduated or go to UNC and you still refer to Dean Smith as Coach Smith, you are a douchebag. And I want to make this clear. If you refer to him as Coach Smith and you did not go to school while he coached there, you are a douchebag. Yes.
That's something
Yes.
every college fan in the country, man.
Yes.
That's not a UNC thing.
Yeah, no. It is a UNC thing. These people don't even know what he looks like. Coach Smith. Like, you know,
Dead.
yeah, I know. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you, kid. Chapel Hill, UNC, everything. Get over yourself. It's Dean
Oh,
Smith.
let's not even
It's
get
Dean
started.
Smith. It's Dean
Listen,
Smith.
that's my number 2. So I hate UNC. Let's not even start on the New Jersey bandwagon fans. Oh, we love the Tar Heels, baby. Like, you wouldn't want to go one day to North Carolina. Be honest. And you guys have so many local Big East teams, and then you choose Duke in North Carolina. Oh, I'm not a bandwagon at all. Ooh. And I'm helping my boy out, Matt, who's a St. John's fan.
Yeah,
Right? Still?
I think. I don't really know anymore. I like Shamori Pons.
He is a beast. But back to UNC, I'm going to go beyond that. I'm going to talk about, the 2 most common words with UNC. It's not national champions. It's fake classes, baby. Fake
I thought it was
classes.
Michael Jordan.
Ceiling is the roof, Matt. Ceiling is the roof. You give a UNC fan any trademark, and they'll run with it. Roy Williams says anything out of his mouth, they'll worship it like it's...
Joel Berry isn't even a good point guard.
I mean...
What's he even have? I'm going to look up his stats right now.
Okay, while you do that, let's just get him a fan base at part of it. They're hypocritical as hell. They'll jump on Duke and say, oh, Duke and Kentucky are cheating. I'm tired of Duke and Kentucky cheating to steal all these recruits. And when you guys had fake classes going from 1994 on and get away with it and go like, you switch from, oh, we didn't do anything wrong to, oh, it was for everybody. It's part of it. It just... we didn't do anything wrong by doing fake classes. You guys cheated the system. You guys think it's all right, and then you call out other teams for their not even problems that exist. I mean, you guys are hypocritical as hell. Let's not even start about you guys whine about the officials all constantly. And you always with freaking you guys get any cause, and the number one blaming the officials is stupid for anything.
You want to hear Joel Berry's stats?
Go ahead, Matt.
All right, they're not that bad, but 17.8 points per game, but he's averaging 12.7 for his career. So yeah.
Basically, Matt, like always, throws out hate and then gets...
He's averaging 3 assists a game. Are you kidding me? He plays point guard. Put me out there.
Put Matt up there.
3 assists a game? What are you doing?
Santos out there.
Steals? He's averaging a steal a game. That's not bad.
But we're going to end on UNC right here. It's just, you guys are hypocritical. Give it a break. You guys are like, every recruit, you're stupid 6 banners, you're stupid at everything. You guys act like Duke is a bunch of a-holes, when you guys are just a-holes with bandwagon fans across the country. You guys need to get a grip. Cool, you guys are good. Stop just forcing yourselves down all of our throats. We're sick of you guys. Shut the hell up.
Yeah.
Once. Get over yourself.
I agree.
Number 1, Matt.
Number 1, Duke. I don't need to say anything else. Dapo Samoya, you're a bad fan. Rob Planner, you're a bad fan. Anybody who supports Duke, you're a bad fan. You've never even been in Durham, North Carolina. I haven't been in Durham, North Carolina. You haven't even seen Duke play. You guys watch one game. Grayson Allen. Well, you know what? He trips people. And you know what? Duke fans are tripping. That's what they are. They're douchebags. Coach K is a douchebag. I hate them. And they just get so lucky. Oh my God. I just can't. Christian Laettner. Oh my God. It's just Duke. I just hate. There's nothing more. Just the preppy, rich.
You're stupid camping out. No, we're nervous. Camp out. Camp out for games. You play in a high school gym. You guys whine about everything. You guys are entitled, if not more than UNC fans. Duke, you're not my number 1. You already know who my number 1 is. Duke, you're probably 4 or 5 on my list. You guys are entitled as hell, and I hate entitlement. And Grayson Allen is the definition of entitled. And so my number one on that note, speaking of entitlement, is Big Blue Nation, baby. Kentucky, down 70 roads from me. Lexington, let's not even start on them. I mean, well, I am going to start on them. Why did I even say that? I'm not going to hold back on University of Kentucky. You guys are elitist. You guys just freaking, you guys love to hate the other teams more than you love your own teams. You whine about the refs constantly. You go on a freaking website, any website, and you see an article, not about how you lost, but how a ref screwed you over, this and that. You guys threaten referees for not for basketball game. You threaten for football. It's like, guys, give it a break. You burn couches after every freaking game. It's freaking annoying. Nobody cares. You guys just love to go to your other Louisville's games wearing your stupid blue, your stupid checkerboards that you stole from Tennessee. Why can't I say that? You stole your stupid Wildcat logo from Kansas State. I can't even go on about Kentucky without saying something inappropriate, so let's just move on to college football. I just can't.
Yeah,
so,
I mean...
What's your number 3 for college football?
Texas.
Oh, yeehaw.
And this is all from personal experience. I have never met more people that... Oh my God. They don't even watch the people from Texas, they won't even know what football is. But as soon as you mention college football, they're the biggest Texas Longhorn fan I've ever seen. They talk about it. They don't even know what they're talking about. Team's awful. The only reason they're not number one, and their fans are that bad, their fans would be number one. But you know what? I'm going to cut Texas Longhorns some slack. Because you want to know why, Doc?
Why? I'm waiting. I really am.
1 second.
That sounds technical difficulties.
I'm having technical difficulty. I'm having you want to know why, Doc?
Why?
Because it went 7-6 last year, 5-7 the year before, 5-7 the year before that, 6-7 the year before that, 8-5 the year before that, 9-4 the year before that, 8-5 the year before that, 5-7 the year before that, and then we're finally at 2009 when they were relevant. It's been 8 years, and you guys still act like you're the cream of the crop. You know what? Burnt orange is an ugly color. I much rather prefer the red of Oklahoma. You know what? I hope Baker Mayfield gets drafted by the Jets. I don't like Texas. Get over yourselves. I don't care how many times, how many games you've been to. Burnt orange is gross. UT Austin is gross. Get over yourselves.
Let's not even start with the fact that that program is so entitled that they pushed Nebraska, Missouri, Texas A&M all to leave because they were so greedy for their conference revenue. It's like, cool, congrats guys, you want to get all the crop, and now you pushed away all the relevant teams.
Yeah.
Congrats. So my number 3, not surprising, is the Alabama Crimson Tide fans. And this is basically from Twitter experience. You guys take everything seriously. Everything. Jokes. Oh, it's gospel. Like Nick Saban is neck right below Jesus, the Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost. So that spiel.
Wait, he's not?
He might be above them.
I hear that he's up there. I mean, every night I pray the Nick Saban.
Matt, the Alabama bandwagon fan.
Roll Tide.
Let's not even start with the bandwagon fans in New Jersey and New York, all the places like, oh, we love our Crimson Tide or
yeah,
Roll
said the
Tide,
freaking
baby,
said the Cowboy fan. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
You know I'm gonna hate on bandwagon, baby. I've been through too much crap to call myself a bandwagon fan when it comes to the Cowboys. I haven't seen anything to jump on the bandwagon for.
They're America's team.
Yeah, we'll get to that later. But back to Alabama. You guys take everything seriously. UCF does the funny thing by claiming the national title. You guys go ape crap, and then you guys just go all about. If Nick Saban says something, it's that you guys are the first to call fake news for anything. Basically, when it comes to football, you guys just everything is serious. Everything is as serious as going to work each day. It's like get a grip with yourselves. You guys after the freaking national championship game against Georgia where they win, R.I.P. Dogs. I see them talking about, oh, we don't have a kicker. Oh, he missed all the kicks. Like, shut up. You guys have won national title after national national title after national title. Don't whine about a freaking kicker. Stop being entitled as hell. Stop working. You know that's why John Wooden left UCLA.
Really?
He was sick of the fans. No, there was a story after one of the Final Fours about him. He was saying the fans would have been disappointed if he lost that one. It's like he won 10 in a row. Get over yourself. Stop taking it seriously. Enjoy the game. Enjoy the game. Stop taking it like gospel. And when you take things seriously, you guys harass all the Auburn fans. Let's not talk about Harvey Updike poisoning the trees and stuff in Auburn. You guys just take it way too seriously. It's stupid as hell. Matt, go with number 2.
Number 2, I have Michigan. Oh my God. Never have I seen a program with more bandwagoners. And I mean, I know a lot of Alabama fans, but I mean, Michigan everything. I don't even know anyone from Michigan, but I know a lot of Michigan fans. Does that make any sense? I know 2 personally, the most annoying people I've ever met. One of them, yeah, is right. He goes. His name rhymes with golden. It's a little bit of a slant. Yeah, his name's Colton Gesser. He's not. You don't want to meet him, and you know what? It's just, uh, I hate Michigan football. Jim Harbaugh is a clown. He should be kicked out of football. No, I'm not gonna say all that. That's crazy talk.
I will. I'll finish it.
But
it's not on my list, but I'll finish it. Michigan, stop acting like you're relevant. Jim Harbaugh has not won anything.
No, he hasn't. The only thing he's won is disappointment. That's it.
You might as well be freaking Jason Garrett, because that's what he is at Michigan. You haven't done anything. You go to the SEC and act like you're.
Yeah, they were 8-5 this year, 10-3 last year, 10-3 before that, and then let's not even talk about the Rich Rodriguez years and the other years.
You guys lost to Appalachian.
Brady Hoke.
Never forget about that.
I mean, you had one good year with Brady Hoke.
You know what you guys are? Ohio State's like baby. Like you know they like to whip around a couple times. Michigan State. Yeah, old Sparty can hang better with Ohio State than their biggest rival, can.
You know, I'm just gonna say it.
What?
I'm just gonna say it. Lloyd Carr, boo. No, Lloyd Carr, no. Lloyd Carr, not that good of a coach. I'm looking at his records right now. You know what? He won a lot, but you know what?
97 was the last time they won with Tom Brady. You needed Tom Brady. Let that sit in. You guys haven't done a crap in years. Stop acting like you're in the same league as Ohio State or as Michigan
Nah, they needed
State.
Brian Greasy.
Yeah, I said it.
Brian
You're not the
Greasy.
same league as Michigan State. All right, my number 2, and it's biased. You know, this is a bias. You know, let's get this out. This is all bias. This is all opinion. So that's why my number 2 is again the Kentucky Wildcats. You know why, Matt? You know what? Oh, they're irrelevant. Like
They are irrelevant. I'm trying to figure out why they're on your list.
So why they're on my list? You guys act like you guys have this 5-1 start every year because you backloaded with terrible competition, and then every year you talk about you're getting recruits. You're doing all this, and you're trying to act like you're relevant in the SEC. You lose to Florida in their worst Florida season in the history of the season. You beat the worst Tennessee team ever because they fell short of 3 yards on Hail Mary when he caught it. You guys act crazy when you beat us once in the last 7 years. Stop acting like you're there. Stop. You guys talk trash to other fans, acting like they care about you. No, you're Vandy. You are Vandy. You and Vandy are the same thing. Except Vandy knows when to shut up. Oh, sorry, they have no fans. And stop acting like you're there. You're just there for basketball revenue. That's what you're there for. Stop acting like you know football. Stop acting like you're there. You can't play. You can't trash talk the Tennessee fans. Congrats, you beat them last year when they were 4-8. You won twice in the last 30 years. You trash talk Florida fans for your stupid hurricane sign about how you're gonna wreck them like the Hurricane Irma, and you guys haven't beaten them in 3 decades. You trash talk and you trash talk, and that's what annoys me more than anything, Matt. Is terrible teams acting like they're relevant. That's why Maryland was on the basketball list. That's why Kentucky's on my list.
That's a fair point.
Go ahead.
Alabama Crimson Tide, and it's not for any other reason than they could just play the we win every year card. We always know they're gonna be there. Their fans always know they're gonna be there. They became self-aware. Alabama fans are the worst things. You talk to them for 5 seconds, you want to jump out a window. They don't even watch the games. Alabama fans, I bet they can't even name. Some people can't name 5 players on the team. Alabama fans outside of the state of Alabama, I am calling you out. At me on Twitter. Name 5 players. Don't use Google. You're all gonna use Google, but at me. M_Santos7. I want 5 players from Alabama. Roll Tide.
On
Doc,
that
what's
note,
up?
since we're there, I know I have my number one still. Follow us at what is it, Sports Opinion 30 on Twitter. Let me just make sure, since sorry, Alex, don't murder me for not knowing the account number. It is because I don't run it. It's Sports Opinion 30 on Twitter. I am at Braves Mulder on Twitter. And so on that note, my number one, and you know these fans as much as I do because they're in New Jersey. It's West Virginia. It's West Virginia. You know them, man. You know them.
West Virginia
You know
fans.
them. Do you not know them?
Who?
You don't know West Virginia fans. They're everywhere.
They are?
Okay, that shows where they're at now.
I've never met a West Virginia fan.
You know what a West Virginia student is from New Jersey? Someone that couldn't get in the Rutgers.
Isn't it like John who was that guy who played Manchester baseball? Didn't he go West Virginia?
I don't know.
He must have got cut because I never heard about him.
Shout out to the Hawks.
Shout out to the Hawks, except that kid. That guy sucks. Once again, if you listen to this at M_Santos7 at me, I want five Alabama players. John, whatever your name is. I think your last name's Roselle. Not really sure, but
Just naming local folks on here. So why is West Virginia one? You can't go to a West Virginia game another year. You can go anywhere else another year and enjoy the game, have a tailgate. Like Clemson fans are pretty awesome. I know Matt doesn't like them. Clemson fans are pretty awesome. You can go to even the Florida State. They won't bother you. I got bothered by a state.
how about Florida Gators?
Florida Gators.
They're all drunk by the kickoff. They're too busy on the beach.
There's no beach in Gainesville.
What is there? They're too busy in their sister's bed. Oh, I can't say this on that show, can I?
You said D-bag on this already, so who
I said it 4 times.
West Virginia, they like burn couches, they'll throw batteries at you. You can't. The students are awful. They'll just throw stuff at you. Like, this is just based on in-game experience. All of that is internet and knowledge. You can't go to a West Virginia. That's just why they're number one. West Virginia football is. I used to. That's my video game team. Pat White, Steve Shelton, and all those people I'm forgetting. But I would go there and Steve Slayton. But you can't go to a game. I've heard the horror stories. It's just like everybody says you can't go to a game. I bet if you're a Virginia Tech fan, you just can't go. Like, you're just rowdy, man. I'm just leaving that at that. It's like it's a one that I can't explain to you.
No, I'm hearing you. I mean, I've seen it on TV. Honestly, I like West Virginia basketball. I like Bob Huggins. Good coach.
You can't go to a game.
Just needs to recruit some goddamn offense.
There's that, just in case you can't say that.
Definitely can't say that.
Speaking of immature, we're gonna jump around here. You ready to go to the National Hockey League, Matt?
Ready as ever.
All right. I'll start it this time. Actually, I'll go number 3.
No, I want to go first. I want to go first, Doc.
Okay, Matt. Go
I
for
can't
it.
hold it in. It's the Philadelphia Flyers, and I'm telling you this for one reason. I've been there. I've been to the Wells Fargo Center, whatever it's called, the Wells Fargo Center. Got a beer dumped on me. Got a beer dumped on me. I was wearing my Rangers jersey. They are insufferable people. Philadelphia fans are insufferable people. That's all I have to say. I don't like them. Their team isn't any good. Their team isn't going. They're not going to make it far into the Stanley Cup. Claude Giroux's having a nice year. It's nice to see him playing good hockey, but you know what? They're not gonna. The Couturier is really helping, but other than that, they're not playing decent hockey. Who's their goaltender? God only knows.
Don't watch
Defense,
it.
defense. God, I mean, they score a lot of goals. The only way they're winning anything is if they outscore the other team because everyone knows they're getting in the box late in the game. You can't. Simmons, he's a goon. They're. You know what? I just don't like it. And Patrick has that little chip on his shoulder. I've never seen a more entitled player. He hasn't done anything other than get hurt. You know, like,
Yeah,
he could relax. All right, Doc, let's hear your number three.
he's Walmart brand Nico Hischier as much as you hate the Devils.
uh,
So number 3 is the Maple List. I
that's a
mean,
good one.
come on. Night, like, here's the thing. You can make fun of, like, we'll get to the NFL later, but you as a normal human being goes, Cowboys, shut up about your 5 rings. Shut up about the 5 rings. You're tired of the Yankees fans who have actually won one more recently, talking about the 27 rings. But
I haven't heard a Yankee
these,
fan mention 27 rings, 57 rings. I haven't heard a Yankee fan mention 27 rings in so long.
really?
Yeah, why are you throwing that? Why are you
Just
throwing?
because,
No. Why are you throwing that in there? Leave Yankee fans out of it. What are you trying to say here?
well, comparing to the Leafs, they act
Yankees
like,
have great
you know what
fans.
the
The
last time the
Yankees,
Yankees won?
yeah, 1967.
Okay, we'll get to the Yankees later.
No,
You know
we
the
better not get to the Yankees later.
we will or we won't. Stay tuned.
Well,
So my
they
number
won't be on my list. I'll tell everyone right now.
okay, spoiler alert much. So back to the Leafs. They're on Twitter all the time. You know, I'm not knowledgeable of hockey. Matt will tell you. I know that. But Leafs act like they're the Penguins, I would want to say. They act like they're the Penguins,
It's a fair
and
comparison.
they just
I mean, they have a
you guys
nice.
aren't there. You
Honestly,
guys aren't there.
they have. Austin Matthews, good player. Zach Hyman's good player. Nylander,
So
good player.
like
They
you're
have a
here,
good
it's
team.
October, and like you're getting ready for hockey season. You have this East fan coming to your mentions like, oh, it's Stanley Cup season, everything. We're gonna kick your butt. We're gonna
No,
kick
but
your ass.
Doc, you want to know why?
And
You
it's
want
like,
to know why? The Leaf fans know they don't have a chance, though. They know Frederick Anderson's not good enough. They know. You see it on Twitter. I've seen Leaf fans talking about Frederick Anderson on Twitter. He's not good enough to win a cup with, and their defense is too young to win a cup. Especially with him being, they don't have like they don't have a stud in the net.
so like Matt, here's an actual conversation I've had with the East fan. Uh, somebody responded to me. We were joking around. I was telling a non-hockey fan at the time what team they should like, and I said, you know, I'm gonna rep my Devils here. I'm gonna try to get another Devils fan. And so this guy responds, "Oh, Lisa, don't like the team from New Jersey." And so Matt, you know what my only response has to be, right?
But
At least I've been a lot. At least my team's won in the past half century.
oh god, that didn't sit well with him.
Oh, you know it didn't because they like to act like they're the 2017 champions last year. Of course, if you're not keeping track of the calendar, when they
There's gonna be
was
more.
against
There's gonna be a bigger. When the Leafs finally win a cup, there might be a bigger Leafs parade than there was a cup parade.
honestly. So Matt, go with your number 2. I can't say I know much more about the Leafs other than that BS.
My number two is the Blackhawks. They don't watch the games. The fans not informed. Sarah Spain, shut the hell up. You on ESPN at Sarah Spain, whatever her thing is. If she ever listens to this, I'll send her the link. I hope she listens to it. I'll timestamp it for her. Shut the hell up about the Blackhawks. They suck. They should have sold. Patrick Kane should have got traded. Patrick Kane shouldn't even be in the National Hockey League. Let's be honest. I'm not going to bring up his past, but he shouldn't be in the National Hockey League. Jonathan Taves over the hump. The whole team's over the hump. That's why they have 64 points and they're not even sniffing the playoffs. Better luck next year. Hey, if the NHL has anything to do with it, they'll win the freaking lottery and get Dolan. And that's just how the world works for the Blackhawks.
You know what the Blackhawks is, Matt? And it's just the truth. You want to know what it is, Matt?
What?
It's It's the Cubs fans just so desperate to see anything. You know, the Bears haven't won it forever. The Cubs didn't win for a while. So when they win that first title, you know, a million fans are going to pack it. They're like, ooh, a Chicago team won. Well, what's a Blackhawk? I don't know. It's the Chicago champion. Yay! I mean, we'll get back to the Cubs later, because that is a spoiler. So number 2, we're going to start it now, Matt. We're going to start it now. You know what it is?
The
You got to know what
Penguins?
this is. No, it's the Bruins.
Oh, that's a good one. That
We're
was my
starting Boston
4.
right now.
That was my
We're starting
4.
Boston hate starts right now, and it will be ending throughout the freaking the rest of the podcast. Boston. I don't even need to go into the Bruins, because the Bruins, cool. You won in 2011. Randomly, you made Vancouver riot again, which is always fun to watch.
Yeah.
But
Brad Marchand is a goon. Shouldn't. And they just, oh my God, they love their players. They just don't shut up. If you talk to them, you would think Brad Marchand, part of the Red Sea or something.
oh yeah,
The
because
only
look at
thing
all
he's
the
the only thing he's ever done is slew footed a guy or maybe elbowed or lost a
they
fight.
love their teams. They say, "Oh, he's playing the game." Wait, I gotta do this right. Oh, he's playing the game hard. Playing
Yeah,
the game hard. We love it.
very
We love our
attractive accent.
Oh, it's awful, isn't it?
It's lovely.
It's lovely. But since you know what, I'll admit it. This list, I'm not the hockey guy. I love my Devils. I only watch the Devils games. I put Bruins on there because they're Boston, and I'm sick of Boston fans. We'll get into that later. Just let's get the NHL stuff over with. Number 1, Matt.
The Pittsburgh Penguins.
Well, do we really need to go into that
They're
one?
dense. The NHL has Penguin fans think the NHL is out to get them. Open up your eyes. The NHL is helping you. You guys get no calls. Crosby does his little skate around the referees, chirps at him a little bit. He gets every call. The Penguins get every call known to man. I hate their fans. They don't shut up. They don't even watch the games. I bet they never even set foot in in the Console Energy Center, whatever it's called now. But you know what? You want to know why? Because the average Penguin fan is uh, probably addicted to heroin. I don't know. I don't know. Your turn, Doc.
Sorry, Mr. and Mrs. Natali. I'm sorry, John. Number 1 is the Flyers. Number 1 is the Flyers. Let's not even talk about it. Even though Matt deserves every beer to be thrown on him. What can you talk about the Flyers? They love just beating the crap out of you. You put an environment like that in the Eagles, but it's just like Philadelphia doesn't shut up ever. They act like they're relevant. They're not in hockey. You guys aren't. Again, I don't know about the NHL. I just know Philly fans. In this one, I'm going to give you the edge over Boston and say you're awful. Simple as that. Let's move on to it's spring. Let's go MLB. Why not? MLB. Give me your
MLB.
number 3, man.
The Cubs. The Cubbies.
All right, let's hear it.
Uh, I don't like them. Their fans are annoying. Now that they won, they could go back because I hope they never win again. Jake Arrieta's not that good of a pitcher. Let me just get that out there. I don't like the Cubs. I don't like their fans. Their fans are entitled. But they all just now that they won, we're never gonna hear the end of it, and that's all I really have to say.
It won't be until like what is it, 2098 until they win again.
You know what? They might win this year.
20. Ooh, we'll be back in a month for that one.
No, I'm
But
not predicting them.
Matt went easy. I'll be back on the Cubs later. I'll spoiler alert. But number 3 is the New York Metropolitans, the Mets. Mets. Oh yeah, you know they're on Matt's list. I don't know where. I hope it's 2. Because it'll be right after this. But the Mets, where can you start? They're in New York. There's like you have your little ride on the 7 train, run on the LA. You're from the Mets fan. You suck. Braves suck. Yankees suck. Going home. Let's go Mets. And you go into their stadium. It's empty in the upper deck. You choose the New York's team. You have your stupid little apple out in center field.
Yeah, yeah. My number two is the Mets, and I'm gonna get right in on this. I'm gonna get right in on this.
First.
All right.
Yes, yes, there number two. We'll go after that. And then here's the thing. You guys are awful. You guys are awful good. You had a little spurt. You go on bragging about Syndergaard. You Syndergaard. We have the Grom. We have Harvey.
You have
We
the
have all
in.
these pitches. We have all these
Oh
pitchers.
my god.
And then you guys
Then they all
lose
get
and
hurt.
lose and lose and lose. You guys go to the World Series, act like you're the Yankees to Yankees fans. You act like you're the Yankees to other Yankees fans. They kill you every year. Like last year, the Yankees are gonna win 1 or 2 world titles in between like your last one and your next one. Like it always is. You guys need to shut up. You guys
Oh
aren't good. Stop acting like you're gonna win the World Series every year. You're not good. Matt, tell us
yeah,
about
my
the Mets.
my number two is the Mets. Oh my god, never have I ever heard a team that complain fans who complain more when everything's good. Oh, everything's great. Life is great. The whole world is they're gonna win the World Series. They might as well be a World Series contender every year going into spring training. Oh, the Mets fans, they always convince themselves, oh, they're gonna be great. Well, who's your infield?
Murphy's gone. Where's Murphy at, Mr.
Ah,
Everything
he's
World
in
Series?
He's in Washington. He's in Washington. But that's beside the
For
point.
like 4 or 5
And then
years.
you know what? When one thing goes wrong for the Mets, the sky is falling, and they call up the fan, and they call up, and they say, "Why are we doing this? Terry Collins doesn't know what he's doing." Blah blah blah. It's management, this and that, and players get hurt. And then they always talking about DeGrom and Syndergaard. And if things are going right, you can't talk to a Met fan. Just, oh my God, they're just so dense and so narrow-minded people.
Like, oh my god, just shut up.
Oh my,
Like,
exactly. You know what every Met
shut
fan
up.
wishes they were? A
A
Yankees fan.
Yankees
A
fan.
Yankees fan. Every Mets
Let
fan.
me give you the greatest quote of all time, Matt.
What?
Greatest quote of all time. Now, it's now time for the Mets fans to go home and put on their Yankee stuff. You know who said that?
Ew.
Chipper Jones.
Yeah.
And you know how much Chipper Jones owned the Mets? He
Yeah.
named his son Shea. You guys suck. You suck. Congrats on your National League pennant every 15 years. You suck. Get over yourselves. My number two after that, Matt, it's going to lead right into you because I know you too well. I know who your number one is, and they're my number two. The Boston Red Sox, baby. Am I wrong?
Nope, they're my number one.
All right, this is perfect. Where do we start here? Where do we start? Let's start with your entitled Boston, your attitude to Boston. Oh, I only lose. We keep losing from 1918 to 2004. We're so cursed. No, your idiot owner sold the best player in the league to another team. That's not a curse. That's stupidity. Pitch the Bucky Pen. That's his name, right? Bucky.
Bucky.
75.
No, I don't think
Am
it
I
was
getting that wrong?
Bucky. I don't know.
Well, he hits a home. It's not a curse. It's the Yankee team better. Aaron Boone hitting it out. No, it's not a curse. It's your idiot manager leaving him Pedro too long, and then Aaron Boone sending your dumbasses home for this off season. It's not Buckner. Buckner losing a ball. It's
Only
not a
thing
curse.
Aaron Boone ever
It's him
did.
sucking.
Only thing Aaron Boone ever did.
Except win the World Series this year.
Yeah, except, yeah.
But come on, guys, stop making up curses. And all of a sudden, 04 comes around. We're the world champions. Congrats, you guys won after 86 years. You win again, 07, 13. And then, oh, look at those Yankees buying up Rodriguez. Rodriguez is a cheater. Rodriguez is a bum. Go home. And then, Matt, let's start it. Big Poppy.
Oh
Perfect,
my.
right?
Oh my God, he cheated. He cheated. He did steroids. He was on the list with A-Rod. Either he's a cheater or they're not. Either they're all cheaters. If Sosa's a cheater and A-Rod's a cheater, and they were on the list that Poppy was on, and they're both cheaters, and they're on a list that was cited that A-Rod was guilty, and the only drug test he ever failed was the same list that David Ortiz was on. But A-Rod gets suspended for 162 games. Why? Why? And you know what? You want to know the rule? You want to know the rule? You get 60 games for your first failed drug test. A-Rod never failed a drug test because that was an unofficial test that he was on the list on. He's not a cheater. Poppy's not a cheater. And you know what? He got coerced into admitting. I don't. But you know what? A-Rod is a good man. He's the best player to ever play the game.
Great player. I'm not gonna say he's a bum like a typical Red Sox fan. You know, if he doesn't play for the Sox, he's a bum. They'll invade your stadium, act like a-holes.
Oh, but that you know what? The Fenway Park right field. What is that? The size of my waist? That's the most dangerous thing in the park. Right there, you don't even see it. You'll walk right into it. Jesus Christ! How is that even legal?
Like, congrats, you guys are good. Like, congrats. You like Yankees fans. They'll invade your stadium because they're everywhere. But you could chill with the Yankees fan. You could chill with the Yankees fan.
Oh, it's impossible to get
You can't
tickets.
chill with the Red Sox fan. They're drunk. They're stupid. They're Peter Griffin.
Oh, they don't shut up. They don't shut up. Boston people are the most unattractive people. The worst thing about Red Sox fans, they're all ugly.
Oh shoot! I can't go that far, but
All right, what's your number one, Doc?
my number one, we're gonna go back to Chicago, baby. We're going to the Cubs. They're the worst. They're same reasons, but they're worse. You know why they're worse, Matt? They complain as much as the Red Sox fans do about losing that long. It's like, oh, we're cursed. You know, the black cat, the Bartman. You know, let's start with Bartman there. Bartman, a guy with a ball landed in the stands, and cool, Lou jumps in and gets mad in a pissy fit, and whatever. And then you guys put him into freaking... We haven't heard from the guy. He might be dead. You might have killed him, Chicago. Maybe that's why he's not responding to your calls. That's how crazy you guys are, and you guys can't settle down. You put a guy in the witness protection. You go to other stadiums just like Red Sox fan and just rude to everybody. You guys, I mean, I enjoyed the time at Wrigley Field. I haven't had a problem with the Cubs fan. It's just you guys just have a terrible attitudes most of the time. You guys whine about you're losing. Oh, we're such losers. Oh, I can't believe we're losers. Oh, we love being losers. You win, and it's the beginning of the world, and then you lose again to the Dodgers. Whatever. You guys just, like, love to brag about losing. Brag about losing much to put guys into witness protection and all that. It's just, Cubs fans are sick of me. I knew they were going to become like Yankees or Red Sox fans when they won. Just annoying you that they won, and they're annoying. I can't even go on much more about that.
I agree.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, you want to add?
No, I don't want to add anything about the Cubs.
Yeah, because you kind of covered that. Let's see, we have two more right now. Yeah. So let's go with the National Basketball Association, everybody. NBA. Matt, what's your number 3?
My number 3 is the Boston Celtics. Boston hate continues. Celtic fans, loud, obnoxious, drunk. Team isn't good. Haven't won since 2009. 2008, I mean. They needed a super team. Paul Pierce, not that good. They gave him a whole freaking day. Paul Pierce, not that good. Why did Isaiah Thomas even have a tribute video? Can someone explain that to me? Can someone explain that to me? Why we're idealizing an average point guard? Why are we idealizing an average point guard? Doc, you got anything to and Boston fans? And you know what? You guys all take the trains on the way home. You're all drunk. You're all obnoxious. You know what? I hope your boy Brad Stevens. I hope your boy Gordon Hayward. They go home in the first round.
You know, they almost did last year against the 8th seed. Number 3, I'm going to get him out of the way. You know what? We'll go my 3 and my 2 at the same time. It's the bandwagon Cavs and Warriors fans. I just can't add much about the NBA. It's just, there's nobody to criticize, because they're all bandwagon fans, Matt. They're all bandwagon fans.
I agree.
I mean, I'm putting 2 of them together. That's just how the NBA is. The stupid talent description that goes to both the Cavs and the Warriors is stupid. And then all of a sudden, you go to Atlanta, you go to Indianapolis, you go to Salt Lake City. It's like, oh my God, where did these Warriors and Cavs fans come from? It's like, oh, were they fans their whole life? Where are they coming from? No, the Warriors fans were Lakers fans 2 years ago. The Cavs fans were Heat fans 2 years ago, and it's vice versa. It changes every time a team leaves. Stick with the team. Life isn't about changing a team when they win. Just, oh my god, Mac, finish this for me. I'll think of
I want to finish. I want to finish it later. I want to finish it later.
later. Okay, so let me just keep going on that. It's just annoying to talk about. You have your Warriors fans and Cavs fans in your mentions, like, cool. What you gonna put down other teams because there's only 2 teams that can win. Congrats, I guess. You guys are fans of the winning teams. Who is on the 2000?
I hate the Warriors. I'm just gonna get this out. I hate the Warriors.
Okay, so since I got my 2, you might as well go for your 2 and your 1. Go for 2 first.
My 2 is the Lakers because you guys aren't any good, and you still talk so much, and I'm just sick of it. I'm over it. I'm just over Laker fans. You guys aren't good. You're not gonna make the playoffs this year. You're probably not gonna make the playoffs next year. Lonzo Ball, the biggest Laker clown is LeVar Ball. I hope his sons never do anything. I hope Lonzo Ball never does anything. I hope the Lakers are as bad as they can be for a long time. Kobe was a jerk and was a selfish man, and that's where I'm gonna leave it.
Also a criminal.
And a criminal. And you know what? That's all I have to say. The Lakers, not a fan. Doc, what's your 2?
I remember I got it out of the way already.
Oh yeah, my bad. My 1 is the Warriors. Like you were saying, they're all bandwagoners. If I see one more kid with a Seth Curry jersey tee, taking a jump shot with his stupid hand up, like he thinks he's Steph Curry, I'm gonna slap that imaginary shot into his imaginary face, and then slap his parents across the face for getting him that shirt. Especially if we're not in San Francisco or Oakland. I don't want to see a freaking Warriors fan because I know they've never been to the Oracle Center. I know they don't watch the games. All that they do is check the scores. That's every Warriors fan. They're a phone warrior. They're a phone warrior. That's what they are because they're on their app all the time checking out the score because they've never watched a game.
So, here we go. Number 1, the Orlando Magic. Nope, it's the Boston Celtics. You knew. Come on, man. You knew I was gonna put Boston up there again. It's not stopping. It's not gonna stop. I'm a Hawks fan. On and off. I don't get all the games. I'll put crap. They're losing. I probably won't watch. I'll admit I'm kind of fair weather with the team. I've only liked them for a couple of years now because I didn't really like the NBA. But it's just the thing is, the Horford saga was so annoying. They ate that stuff up about, oh, those Hawk fans suck. Kind of true. But the Celtics, you worship, you get I hate pandering. Pander to fans. It's stupid. It's like Kentucky basketball. Players pander to fans and stuff. You pander to them. It's they'll eat it up. They'll harass you constantly. It's just what more can you say about Boston? They just harass you for no stupid reason. You can mention something, they'll name search.
I gotta save some for football. So let's just move on. Number 3 is the Pittsburgh Steelers. Oh my God. I cannot stand these people. The Pittsburgh Steelers have the most obnoxious fans that I have ever met. A player can commit bloody murder on that field, and it'll be a football play. I swear to you.
Oh yeah.
I swear to you. They nothing is too much for a Steelers fan. They're awful people. Everyone's a dirty player except their players. I don't even know what to say. They're entitled. Just because they have the most Super Bowls. I want to slap Antonio Brown's stupid ass haircut off of his head. That's all I have to say. Steeler fans, they're just idiots because they all have 3 teeth, or they're 64.
I think Steelers are 4 or 5 on my list. Matt, you ready?
And you know what? None of them live. No, you know what? Most Pittsburgh fans, if we had to look at a heat map for Pittsburgh Steelers fans, All right, so there's a lot in Pittsburgh. There's some in Pennsylvania. Then there's nothing in the surrounding areas. They're all in New Jersey and Florida. That's where they are.
Oh, you know it. You know they're in New Jersey. They're like, you have all those teams around you. It's like, oh, well, there's a Steelers fan.
Yeah,
You love the mountains, baby. You love going out into the
yeah.
steel fashion. I mean,
All right,
no.
Doc. What's your 3?
Okay. Oh, you're gonna love it. I think you're gonna love it or you're gonna hate it. I'm not sure. But I've been doing this for months, so you know I gotta go with the Buffalo Bills. You know I gotta go with the Bills. I mean, what more can you say? I mean, let me just start it. This will be a joke, but the thing is, they are a joke. You know, they love. It's a comic concept. They brag about their losing. You know, they're such losers. We're so unlucky, man. I'm tired of losing. We need to get something from the NFL. We're so underprivileged. I mean, so are the Jets, but I don't hear a Jets fan talking like that. You guys have a team which shouldn't even be there. Number one. I mean, that's just stupid old-time AFL grandfathering rule that your team is still there, not in Toronto. And you guys, like, brag about choke slamming people in the tables and stuff. If you put that much effort into having a good football team as you do breaking your tables, you might actually win one of those 4 Super Bowls. I mean, you guys are...
Oh, poor Jim Kelly.
You guys are the Barstool team. That's what you got going for you. Why don't you raise that band for 4-time losing seasons? Congrats. You're Barstool's favorite team.
Saturdays for the boys and Sundays for Buffalo.
And that, you know what a Buffalo means? They probably lost.
Actually, they probably did. Yeah, they most likely did. Unless they were playing the Patriots, then they might win.
Maybe. What's their number 2? Are we?
Oh, my number 2 is the Cowboys.
Oh yeah.
Because you want to know the crazy thing about Cowboy fans?
Oh, I don't know a Cowboys fan. Who's a Cowboys fan here?
There's no Cowboy fans when they're losing. But all these Cowboy fans show up when they're winning.
Okay, Stephen A.
Oh, it's like it's amazing. They're in the bushes, and then they have one good season. And what? You're a Cowboys fan? The people I know all my life, they're Cowboy fans. Go figure. Next thing you know, I could become a Cowboy fan. Tell people they never know. Everyone's a Cowboy fan.
Oh God, you know, as a huge Cowboys fan, you're freaking right.
They have the best fan morality. They have the best fan morality in the NFL. You want to know why?
Why is that, Matt? Let's go ahead.
Because there aren't any fans when they're losing. Because, 0 over 0 is just 0. So.
Well, 0 over 0, you can't divide by 0.
Yeah, so it's just undefined. It's just not accessible. So they just.
Cowboys, like, they come up everywhere, man. I'll admit it. I mean, I can't hate for Cowboys fans. You know, they're the best fans in the world. I'm a Cowboys fan. I'm the best person in the world. We're going to win a Super Bowl in maybe 10, 15 million years. Well, maybe it'll happen. Maybe it won't. So we'll just move on to number 2, acting like we did. Matt, I know they might... You know what? You just did 2, right? I know they're not there. But I know you want to add to this. And it's the New York Giants, baby.
Oh, my God.
I mean, you want to talk about Cowboys fans. I mean, what's the difference between a Cowboys fan and a Giants fan? One lives in New York and one lives in New Jersey. Maybe they both live in the same place and across the street from each other.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. Like, it's back to the Mets. I mean, you guys, at least they win. At least they won. But they were, like, they won against the wrong team. Like, they beat the Patriots, so you know they're not going to shut up, Matt. They're not going to shut up. And then you guys, and where are they now? You guys brag about going, like, you say you're going to go 16, you brag about that wide receiver core, and you go 3-13 and blow up everything. I mean, you guys just don't, like, I can't hear, like, what about, oh, the Giants, like, say, oh, look at the Cowboys lost, look at the Cowboys lost, look at the Cowboys lost. You go, like, one of the teams, like, bothers the Eagles all the time, where's Super Bowl, where's Super Bowl, where's Super Bowl? Oh, where's Super Bowl? And then you come back, they'll beat Eagles, beat Giants 9 times in a row, but where's Super Bowl? So, you guys have nothing to talk about except you guys have your one-liners. It's like you're a terrible comedian washed up like you're Jerry Seinfeld.
Whoa. Whoa.
He's my boy, but it's not the 90s anymore.
I thought Jewish people can't talk bad about other Jewish people.
I'm actually watching that now.
Isn't that like in the Torah or something? Definitely can't say that on the air. Oh, I'll talk about them in the Giants' way. I can't say anything bad. I've never met a group of people that just view such everyone on a pedestal. You could be. You don't even have to play for the Giants. You could just be through association, and you're on a pedestal because of the Giants' way. I hate these people.
You're like,
And they're dumb. They're dumb too.
the only way to sum it up is you're talking about football, you're talking about the Super Bowl. But what about the Giants? But what about the Giants? But what about the Giants? It's like
Yeah.
you guys can't be in everything. I mean, you guys aren't even good. You're not gonna be good for a while. Maybe you started something, but you guys just stop butting into everything.
Yeah, I agree.
Tom Brady decided to take the night off twice. Come on. All right, Matt. Let's finish it off. We both know we have the same number.
All right, the number one is unanimous. The Patriots.
Oh yeah, you know it's both of us.
No one. The fans. Let's go back to 1993 when no one in New England gave a damn about the New England Patriots basically about to be getting relocated.
Of course.
No one cared, and now 2 decades later, these fans are everywhere. They're obnoxious. They're loud. I just don't want to see them anymore. They're always drunk. They have nothing nice to say. You can't even talk to them.
So let me finish it off because I'm gonna add points. You're gonna add this. They're entitled. Boston, you're entitled. You guys are winners. Stop acting like you're losers. You guys aren't losers. Roger Goodell isn't screwing you over. He's not screwing you over. Nobody's screwing. Like, you guys can't act entitled. You can't win a Super Bowl and write F Goodell on t-shirts. You won. Nobody's screwing you out of everything. You guys are the best. You have been. We're all glad you lost to the Eagles until I have to hear about the Eagles fans again. But stop. We're tired of hearing from how suffering you guys are. This isn't the Goodwill Hunting era of great, fantastic movies. No, you guys are just New York, except you guys just act like you're losers. Stop acting like everybody's out to get you. Just stop it. I mean, what more can you say?
They need 15 years of being bad.
I could. Then you would actually.
They need 15 years of being the Bills.
Ooh, that's 15 straight Super Bowl losses?
Yeah.
No, we're not gonna hate on Buffalo. Alright, guys, I think that's all we got for
you. Yeah, it was fun. That's all we have for today.
Oh man, it's a great time. We love it. Alex will be back eventually. We love the man. We got all of that out, and it's always great to do that. I love to tell us if you like that, if it's fun or not. Shoot us hate mail if people are actually. We actually offended somebody. But it's a great time, and thanks for listening. This has been episode 13 of Sports Opinions, and
don't forget to follow the show at Sports Opinion 30, and don't forget to follow me at M_Santos7, and don't forget to follow Kyle Doctor at Fox. No, not at Fox Mulder. At Braves Mulder. At Braves Mulder. And that's it, guys. Catch you guys on the flip side. Have a good, and God bless Alex's new daughter, Josephina.